Taurus, Taurus, Taurus. Welcome to my channel, Foolsjourn. My name is Simone, and I'm so happy you're joining me today for our weekly insight. I'm going to be using tarot, and I'm using oracle cards to clarify. So let's begin. I've already pre-shuffled all the oracle cards, and now we're getting ready to go with our tarot deck. So hope you're having a great week, and let's begin. All right, you've got the Princess of Cups, the Chariot, and the Strength card. And for our overall energy, we have got the Tower. So the Tower. So don't be scared now with the Tower. All right, so let's begin. I'm having a very bad hair day, so bear with me. All right, so for your overall um, energy for the week, Taurus, you've got the Tower. Now, the Tower, I sometimes I see as a positive thing. It just comes quick and suddenly, and sometimes out of the blue. You might not realize that you're headed for a Tower moment. But sometimes you need it to shake things up. Maybe you built something, a relationship, or a career, or work, or family. Something is not on stable ground. It was built on a bad foundation, a rotting foundation, and it's going to crumble. And it might crumble when you least expect it. But most people kind of know when the Tower moment is coming. I'm one of the people that will avoid, like, I'll just not think about it and pray that maybe it goes away. But I have a feeling that it could happen any second. So, but it's necessary. And if we don't, like, you know, try to be proactive, the universe will do it for us. So, we might just, try to pretend it doesn't exist, but then the lightning bolt and the thunder will come from up above, and, the house will catch fire, and or the tornado comes and the bricks get, spewed about, and there goes, the big bad wolf will come blow your house down, is basically what's happening. So, but remember that with the Tower, it's a rebirth. I mean, you can start and you can build from scratch, and build on solid ground. So, when one door closes, one door opens. And when you're at your lowest low, that's how you can go up. You have to get to that low, low, low. And so think of it as a positive, a clearing out of the dead weeds, a clearing, when your house is cluttered, get all that clutter out. That's what this is going to do for you. So I take it as a positive. It just could be a little jarring, for a moment. So let's move on with the read. That was your overall energy. And you've got the Princess of Cups. The Princess of Cups, they are the pages, they're in the learning mode. The pages usually give offers. They bring offers or opportunities or messages to you, and they are in the apprenticeship, stage, where they're following the knights, and they're learning, and they're emulating, and there's a lot of trial and error and mistakes, because when you're learning something, you're going to make a lot of mistakes. You're not going to do it perfectly. So, something wonderful is coming towards you, and it looks like an offer, and it could be love. It could be, cups is all about love, emotion, passion, beauty, creativity, ideas, um, uh, a deep emotional depth and intuition. So something is coming your way. So that sounds, that's a positive. Um, so keep a lookout for that. And next, you've got the Chariot. The Chariot is all about control. That he is in control. He's got a city behind him, and um, he's in charge of his own chariot. He's in charge of his life, and of course, I don't speak in gender, race, or age. This is the energies I'm talking about, and you interpret it and take it and adapt it to your universe, how your life is proceeding. And if it fits, that's fabulous. If it doesn't, cast it aside. But the Chariot is just all about moving forward. He's on a mission. Sometimes it can be a little tunnel vision. It's very fast paced, but this person has made a decision, and they're moving forward, and they've got strength in their conviction, and they are leaving something behind and moving forward. and he's in control, and he's got the sphinxes here ready for him to say we're on our way. And this can also be travel as well. So you've got possible offer, possible travel. You convicted, you're moving full steam ahead. And this is interesting. You've got the strength card. Now, the strength card is the same. It's kind of like these are both the two strength cards in the tarot. So the chariot is the strength card in your outside world. So you're taking control of your outside environment, while the strength card is taking control or trying to of your inner environment, your body, mind, and spirit, your intuition, your fears, your doubts, it's taking control of that. So, which is hard to do. I mean, golly, it's hard to be in control of your inner being. I mean, Jesus, and then trying to, put a brave front out to the world. And usually we do put that front up. We wear lots of faces, and people so many times don't know that we're crumbling inside. But this is all about the inner strength, and pulling on that. And let's say you're feeling depressed or have self-doubts or whatever. You're taking control over it so it doesn't take control over you. So you've got your inner strength working for you, and your outer strength. So this is fabulous. So this tower moment is bringing you possibly an offer, and has made you stronger in your interior and in your exterior. So what a fabulous read. This is all positive. You've grown. You're growing through this, and it's going to be good. So let's use some oracle cards to clarify. So let's start off with some tea leaves. I love them, and I've already pre-shuffled everything. So you have got the Elephant. A long journey, either physical or mental, will leave you wiser at the end. I mean, that you couldn't, this is basically saying the same thing. A long journey, physical or mental, will leave you wiser. So this tower moment is going to leave you wiser and stronger, because you've got you're trying to hold on to your outside strength, the face you show to the world, and your inner strength. And it's going to bring you an offer. So that is working seamlessly so far with that. You've got a fair woman, dealings or relationships with a woman with blonde, gray, or white hair. So there's someone in your life that could be on this journey with you, or part of the tower, that's going to be part of your future as well. And this is energy. This doesn't mean that it is a woman, whatever. So let's move on. I like the fortune cookie cards. I could be pulling these all day, and I pre-shuffled these. And so we've got reflection. Friendships in your life may come to an end. Others could blossom and become stronger. So, so reflect on the people you keep around you, and cut out the dead wood. Maybe that's has to do with the tower. Maybe you're cutting out, there's a tower moment with people around you that you thought supported and loved you, but they don't. And it's been a big awakening in a crashing into your life, realizing that you didn't have the support you needed. So this is maybe making you think about this, and think about going forward, really picking and choosing wisely the people you surround yourself with, who support you. And maybe they're the lack of support with your friends or coworkers or whatever led to this tower moment, and you woke up and said, I'm going to have to be my own strong person going forward. So anyway, and this is saying, when you cut out the dead wood, that's when the buds start to blossom on and new growth. So you got to clear out to bring in new. You can't keep bringing in new with a bunch of junk in there, because then you're just going to be called a hoarder, a hoarder of life or emotions, or anything. We don't want to be a hoarder, because that's not good anyway. Sorry, no offense to hoarders out there. No offense, please. It's just a figure of speech. Anyway, so let's finish off with one more. You've got the Chariot again. That is amazing. It's wonderful when two cards of the same suit reflect back. So you've got the Chariot, which is charge ahead with confidence, staying strong and focused. And this is what you are doing. You're staying strong and focused. You've got, I mean, this is double down on you that you are in control and you are confident and you are moving forward. And this Tower moment was meant to happen, has made you aware of what you need to do and what you need to accomplish to move straight ahead. And you gain that opportunity. And now that Tower moment has made your inner strength, you know, complete and whole, so that you are now, I mean, this is all power and strength, inner and outer. How fabulous is that, Taurus? Things are good, and I hope that you will slay the week, because it looks fabulous, and you've got the confidence and clarity to boot. So take care and come back and see me. Bye.